to form somewhat of a bond with Alexander III. Witte had sounded the alarm bells on the dangerous speeds being taken by the imperial train on his line before. His warnings had, of course, not been heeded. When he had been scolded by imperial officials for demanding lower speeds on trips in the past, he had erupted into a monologue on how he would rather not, quote, bash in the head of the emperor, which higher speeds would surely do. The Tsar overheard the commotion, and while he was dissatisfied with his brazenness, recognised Witte's capabilities as a railwayman. This personal bond, as well as Witte's capacity for political manoeuvring, saw him move up the rungs of the imperial bureaucracy over the next few years, taking over the post of Minister of Transport in 1892 and finally becoming Minister of Finance the same year. As Witte ascended the ranks, his focus shifted from supplanting his political rivals, who had now either retired or been forced to resign, to the Trans-Siberian Railway. This period of Witte's career as both a politician and a railwayman can be characterised by his almost singular focus on the task of completing the Trans-Siberian Railway, and he was a force to be reckoned with. A meticulous and intelligent operator, he would bend the clunky Tsarist bureaucracy to his will in order to accelerate the financing, planning, and construction of the line. In this vein, he created the Committee of the Siberian Railroad, through which he fast-tracked policy decisions that already had the Tsar's approval, avoiding the lengthy debates that would have hampered progress in traditional bureaucratic channels. His complete focus did come at a cost, though, mostly to his wider duties as finance minister and the welfare of the peasantry, whose interests he would sideline in favour of the railway and whose taxes he would raise to an eye-watering level to fund the project. There was also the more literal cost to consider. According to Witte's own estimates, the price of the railway amounted to nearly 2.5 billion rubles, which converted to dollars and adjusted for inflation would be roughly $52.6 billion today. Over a 12-year construction period, from 1891 to 1903, that amounted to nearly 15% of Russia's national yearly expenditure, an absolutely staggering amount. This did not seem to faze the emperor, who had appointed Witte precisely because he would do everything that was necessary to get the job done quickly. Just a month after Witte entered office as Minister for Transport, the project began. The Tsarevich, Nicholas II, travelled to Vladivostok and laid the first stone for the construction of the Great Siberian Railway. With the young heir apparent having broken ground on the 19th of May